Hey Melby, how are you? What's going on? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. My husband Tom's here. He's my moderator. Welcome to Uplift with Amy. If you are someone who's been struggling selling your digital products, then I'm the person to help you. This is why I do lives. I generally just help people learn how to make money online with their digital products. Hey Gen X Passive, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, what's going on? Welcome to Uplift with Amy. Happy, what is it, Tuesday? I don't even know. It's on my weekdays kind of blend in with my weekends too. Just every day is sort of similar, but that's okay. Hey Rosie, how are you? Good morning, nice to see you. If you guys are someone who's just been having a hard time selling their digital products, this is a good place to be, because here at Uplift with Amy, and my husband is here as well. Hi Jamie, Amy. Thank you for coming in, because my husband and I are really trying to help both of us are trying to really help expand other people's knowledge on, one, how to start a digital marketing business. So we are actually promoting a new channel very soon called Uplift with Amy and Tom. So he's my moderator here, guys. He's definitely able to answer questions, but we want to definitely come in more as a team and offer advice and uplifting advice, and people who are just struggling with their own digital products. We wanted to help them learn how to market them better and just guide them on what path would be the best route to go. Because guys, there are a lot of digital products, right? Let me know in the comments. Hi Rave, nice to see you. Hi Dale, good morning. Hi Heather. Let me know in the comments what program you have, and it can be multiple products. I have Legacy Builder, I have Roadmap, I have Mastering Online Profit. The one I really resonate with is Mastering Online Profit. And a little bit about my story is I came into digital marketing because my husband, Tom, lost his job after 22 years of being employed. It just suddenly unemployed. And that's a lot, guys. So we're down to one income, right? And I have another little business, which is my Etsy shop, and that does okay. But when you have 3 kids in university or college, that's a lot of money. So we needed to come up with something pretty quick, right? We know that this digital marketing space is pretty hot, right? A lot of people make a lot of money. A lot of people struggle though. And so when I really set my heart to it, I said, no, I'm gonna make it happen. I don't have a plan B. So we got into the space last year. Last year, around April, March is kind of really when I started getting my feet wet. And I started with what's called the Business Launch Challenge. You guys know what that is? Yeah, it's going to be Uplift with Amy and Tom. You guys, we haven't made a post yet, but that's what it's going to be. Or maybe we did a story. Legacy of Legacy, the best one, MOP. Okay, good. Northern Europe. And I'm not sure that here in small countries enough to market that. Well, you know what, honey? You are on a platform that's global, so it should be okay. Lucid, I made 500 my first day with okay, all right, you gotta go, Lucid, see you later. Hey Rave, yeah, nice to see you, honey. So that was something that I really liked in the beginning, was learning how to get into the digital space. So like I said, I started with this thing called the Business Launch Challenge, and it was like affiliate marketing. It didn't really go well. I spent some money to do the weekend, and it was like this insane upsell of like $15,000. I'm like, I don't have that kind of money, I'm not doing that. Then I found Roadmap, which I loved. Hi, Tanya. Roadmap's awesome. I absolutely love it because it's that business development course that helps you monetize your passions. I didn't really know what I was passionate about, okay? I just knew that I needed to be making money. And then I found Legacy, which again, I like because it was, slap your name on it, easy, you don't have to do much. But I found myself kind of spinning my wheels in there. I wasn't making the money that I thought I was gonna make, right? And a lot of, when was that? What are you talking about? Oh, the Business Launch Challenge. I started that back in like February, March last year of 2024. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you so much. And guys, you know what? Let's try something. Somebody told me that if everybody just taps a lot really fast for like 2 to 3 minutes, the beginning of my live, it really starts pushing it out more. And if you can share it to like 2 people, I just want to experiment with something, because I've been hearing that, I guess, gatekeep, I don't like to use that word, but it's a trending word, that TikTok tends to kind of not push it out unless people are really tapping for a lot, and that first minute or two. Let's just see what happens, okay? I'm kind of curious, but generally I'm not really like that. I'm kind of like, if you're gonna come in, awesome. I'm all about helping people and sharing my journey. So like I said, I came in, we're both, Tom and I, my husband here, he's learning as well. He's a little bit camera shy. He's gonna come on eventually, but you know, this is something I wanted to share, is that you got to take time to learn this stuff, guys. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, okay? And like I said, yes, I love Legacy for the fact that it's really easy. But in my opinion, I just wasn't making the sales that I thought I would do. And in my opinion, I wasn't learning the strategies of really good online marketing. And I want you to understand that when I come on here to share my opinions and I give advice, it's really my opinion, okay? I'm not here to bash anybody. In fact, I think all the products are in high demand, but I also understand that some just tend to sell a little better, and you got to go with the one that resonates with you, and that's something that's so critical. Find a program that really works for you, that you feel confident talking about. If you have any kind of doubt, it's not going to resonate well, and you're not going to be able to promote that product through the lens, and people are going to be able to see that. And that's why I'm like, find one that really resonates. So like I said, I went on this journey. I was trying to find the one that really resonated, and it's the Mastering Online Profit that really changed the game for me. And this is why I share it, and this is why I'm so passionate about it, because I see so many people that were like me. We bought certain programs. It doesn't matter what program you bought, and you just couldn't sell it. That was me. So let me know in the comments if you're someone that's still struggling. It doesn't matter what program you have. I just happen to talk about Legacy because that's the one I struggled with. It's the one I found that I thought I was going to do really well with, but it didn't really work out that way. And so this is why I share, because I know a lot of people resonate with that, right? And it's not you per se. It could be, if you're not showing up every day and you're not posting every day, that could be a you problem. But if you've been doing this for 4 to 5 months, and you're following the blueprint, and you're posting every day, and you're coachable, and you have that CEO mentality, and you're working and spinning your wheels, this is who my target market is, because that was me. So if that's you, stick around, because this is something that's going to help you, and you'll understand why. Because I was doing what we call sales marketing, and a lot of our Tina, I feel ya. Legacy has helped my marketing for my business, but I want to be in digital marketing. Okay, good. Actually, I'm happy to hear you say that, Tina, because you do want to find the one that resonates. So if you find a program that resonates and it helps you build a business outside of digital marketing, that's excellent, because generally that's what digital marketing is for. It's meant to help you promote your own products. A lot of people come in because they don't have a product. So they try to make a business out of selling one course. And yes, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just over time, these courses sometimes have what we call like a critical mass or a shelf life. So if you can learn and gain skills from a program that's going to get you past just having one course, or getting you more legs of income, because let's face it, we don't want to have all our eggs in one basket. Yes, it's worked for some, I get that. But a lot of us that are coming in, we don't have another leg of income, right? And we want to make sure that we do have that, because what happens if that program goes away? Or like a lot of us are worried about TikTok, right? But when you have another leg of income, or you have your own business, Tina, like you were saying, that's going to be something that you can fall back on, but you've learned the marketing skills, so you could take those skills anywhere. Right? Thank you guys so much for the love and the like. Hi, Trev. How are you? Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Char. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. If you don't have MOP, ask Amy. Okay. Yeah. And it's okay. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm a little more heartfelt today, because I just feel like there's a lot of people that aren't really connecting with their audience. And that's what's something that's so important, is learning that connection. And, we talked a lot about this week, and in my videos this weekend, about the visual hook, right? But gaining that confidence takes time, guys. It's not something so having something in your hand is good, but also learning just to be comfortable on camera. Like, that takes a long time to learn. If you're not someone that's comfortable, and I do watch a lot of people's lives, and I audit a lot of content, and I do see people just not having that connection. And that's, I think, one thing that we're missing, is building those relationships, building that connection. We're kind of coming in desperate, and we're like, I need to make money yesterday. And people can feel that, right? So we got to slow it down, come into our center, come into our heart, and really understand, how can I help somebody today? Thank you, Rob. What has helped you? If you're just starting on this journey, surely you've learned something in the last week that you've learned. If it's just editing a sound or bringing in a trending song or something like that, if that's something you learned, share that with your audience. That's bringing them on the journey, and that's going to help build that connection. Because I think people come in and they try to overdo it too fast. And this is something we talked about in our training last night. If you're not ready and you haven't mastered these skills yet, just pick one thing one thing that's going to help you continue on your journey that you feel comfortable talking about. So this is why I'm like, if you're not totally comfortable with the product you're promoting, I would suggest at least helping your audience first, okay, so that you can gain confidence, because a lot of us are just not confident yet, and I see that's mostly the problem, is we're not connecting because we're not confident. So what I share in my videos is a lot like having the visual hook. Practice first, guys, okay? Practice in front of the camera, record yourself, right? Look at the little green light on your camera. If you have an Android, I don't know, but with these Apple iPhone, the little green light is up there. That's the lens. That's where you want to be watching. And I still see so many people just kind of watching themselves on the camera when they're talking. So there's no eye contact. Again, that's a problem. You're not going to connect with your audience, right? Your eyes are the windows to your soul. So you got to come in with that kind of I'm looking right at you, and it's okay to look away. I see a lot of people just kind of robotic, like, okay, so I bought this product and, it's really great and I want it. And how they're not moving, they're not animated, they're not showing, their true self, right? So you think of when we're talking to somebody like our best friend or our colleague who we're really good friends with at work, whatever, we talk with our hands generally, mostly, right? We talk with our body, our head, that's the natural movement that we look like in person. So that natural movement has to come to the camera as well when you're promoting a product. And that's something I'm really seeing a lot of not happening when I'm auditing. And I said this a lot yesterday in my live, is people are hitting the content, they're hitting the pain points, they've got the SEO, they've got everything, but they don't have that kind of it factor. And I know we're not all great on camera, and that's what I'm like trying to help you with, because there's some tactics and techniques that you can do. And one of the things I shared, hi Kenyan, is to laugh. I know it sounds silly, but fake laugh even. When you laugh, your body relaxes, okay? Your facial muscles relax. In fact, your brain doesn't know the difference between fake laughter and real laughter, okay? So it's gonna release those endorphins, and eventually you kind of just loosen up anyway. So before I hit record, before I make a video, anything, maybe not so much on my live, but I laugh anyway because I'm a happy person. But before I hit record, I laugh, I fake laugh. And that really helps relax my body. It helps me or just appear more natural when I come on camera, right? That's a little tip that I like to share. And I shared that yesterday, and I think it's important. To just keep practicing, guys, and watch back yourself on camera. If you find it didn't feel very natural, do it again, right? You want to make sure that connection is happening. So you don't, and I don't always look at the camera every second. Like, you'll see my videos, I kind of look away and I come back, because if I'm walking casually with you, we're not just locking eyes the whole time I'm walking, you know what I mean? It's very normal to kind of look away and come back, because, maybe you grabbed a thought, That's the kind of natural energy that I want to say bring to the camera, but definitely bring that best self, right? Let me know if you guys have any tips yourself. Tell me in the comments, what do you guys do to help yourself feel better on camera? Because that's something I like to share. Yeah, you have legacy. A lot of people have legacy. Again, I love legacy for people who are just starting out. I think it's great. Put your name on it. It's kind of done for you, but just please sell it ethically. That's my only thing, is sell it ethically, sell it responsibly, tell people, help them build their business. Really don't ghost them. Let's again, tell people that, it may not be 900 today, it's not going to be every day, and you don't know how much money you're going to make But if you stay consistent and learn actual good marketing skills, you can get there, okay? But that's where I felt like for me when I was in Legacy, which again, great product to start with, but I wasn't being able to really grow and expand very well. And that's just my opinion, because I wasn't learning at the tactics that I learned outside of that program. And this is why I love the program Mastering Online Profit, because it really helped me learn what I was doing wrong. And one of those things, besides the connection that we talked a little bit about, was I was just really promoting a product. I wasn't really helping my audience in any way. And you can see, guys, if you've been here before, you know that most of my content, if you look back, is very much just helpful advice, giving tips, giving tricks, education, value. I give value in my content now. And that's what worked for me, because I wasn't, again, able to connect. But when I started to connect with helping people, it just started to feel better. And then I gained that know, like, and trust a lot better, because I understood what it felt like to be useful for people. And I think that's really what people want on TikTok. They're really not here to be sold to. And that's what happens is we come in and we're taught, just sell the product. And yes, the product can help people get out of debt, okay? But what I'm seeing is this big gap, okay? And I'll get back to my comments. There's a big gap in the industry, and I say this every day. We have our six-figure earners. We love them. They're very inspiring. They're doing great, okay? They're bringing in a ton of new people who are really excited and want to make that kind of money, and it's awesome. But what happens is, they're really just kind of evaluating how their business is doing. And as a business person, they see money coming in, and they're like, this is awesome. It's working, right? So of course they're going to be like, it definitely works, right? But if you were to evaluate the people that put them there, those people are struggling. They're not able to resell the products they have. And it doesn't matter which program. It could be Selling with Confidence. It could be Roadmap. It could be MOP. It could be Legacy. That's why I'm like, it doesn't matter. But what we do in Mastering Online Profit is we help those people that are at the bottom. We help those people who are struggling to help them sell the products that they have. And that's why I'm like, I'm really passionate about this, because I know that these products can be sold. They're in high demand, but they're not learning the right tactics of just foundational marketing. And that's where I have to say, listen, I learned this outside of Roadmap and Legacy, and I still think Roadmap's amazing. I think, again, Legacy's awesome. But you got to learn these foundational marketing strategies, or you're just kind of blending in, right, guys? We're in 200 views. We're not getting engagement. We don't know how to do SEO, search engine optimization. We're just doing sales marketing. We don't know any better, and that's okay. And that's where I'm like, listen, I'm not bashing anybody. Everyone's awesome. I'm just saying that the people that are, on the top, they're not really evaluating the people that put them there. I'm just saying, because they've got the money coming in. So it looks good. As a business, you're like, it's awesome. But do you see what I'm saying? Am I making sense, guys? Let me know in the comments if I'm making sense, because I really want to, I come from my heart, and I did get some feedback yesterday that I've been bashing. I'm trying not to bash. I really try to help, and so it's kind of funny, but the video I did the other day has gotten a lot of views. Okay, and it's because I was helping people with Legacy. I was telling people, listen, add more products to your email campaign. And this video is still doing well. It's at 8,000 views. Because why? Because I'm helping people. And honestly, most of the comments, actually all of the comments are great. Okay, so most people are like, that's amazing. Thank you so much. But I did do one video where I said, you know what, guys, when you offer this 10K in 30 days, make sure that you are giving something good, okay? I don't personally like this because I think it's giving a net impression that everyone can do that, and not everybody will. So I said, grab some of mine, but I have something better now. So if you guys want to promote this 10K in 30-day guide, that's fine. I have some better ones though, and I wanted to show you guys, because the one that was offered in the program wasn't very good. So just so you know, I have these now. What you'll need to do though is you're gonna have to change them and edit them and make them your own. But these are actually good lead magnets. These are magnets that have value. They're worthy of being attached to your email campaign. So guys, if you want these, I don't know who made them. Somebody gave them to me in the community. They're really awesome because they're more like like beautiful ebooks, okay? That's a good lead magnet, because when people put their email in, you need to be giving them something in return. And if you don't know how to do that, you can go watch that video, okay, which is this one from a couple days ago. It's got the 8,000 views. I show you how to attach that PDF, okay? But if you want this, just email me and I'll send it to you, okay? Because that email, or that, hang on, I'm flipping the camera back. That PDF is something I don't mind, again, if you're gonna share that, that's something better. It has more value in it. It actually talks about digital marketing and getting involved. That's what I was talking about. Give something of value, okay? It's not about bashing, okay? Please understand that. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you, support you in whatever product you're promoting. I just often talk about legacy because I see some gaps and I want to help you promote that product that you have, okay? And anyway, my point is, offer something good as a lead magnet, because that's your first impression, guys, okay? So people are putting their email in and you're giving them something that just isn't very captivating, or it's all misspelled. It's not giving a good impression, okay? That's what I want to share with you. So definitely email me if you want that kind of guide, or put something else in there that is valuable, okay? Thank you so much. I had to share that because it was bothering me a little bit. Let me see if there's any questions. And thank you all for coming in and sharing out the live. I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, DigiBoss. Hey, Angie, honey. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you for the gifts and the follows. If I miss them, thank you in advance. And I do just exchange them for coin and buy more gifts and share them out, or give gifts to my people. Anyone I come on your live, I will share with you more gifts. Hey, Digital Life, how are you? Okay. Angie, I think if there was a hidden camera on me when I'm recording videos, people would laugh. Okay, well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. And that's something we talked about last night, is knowing your personal brand. You know, I'm Uplift with Amy, okay, and I have made a logo. And I know I'm not always like mindset, maybe that's what I am, but I do try to uplift your TikTok game, or how to help uplift your digital marketing business. And that's a name I chose because I knew that it was, one, easy to spell and easy to remember. And that's something that is important when you're creating a brand for yourself. So, you know, Angie, if it's something that makes you, is there something quirky about you that, you know, people are going to remember? That might not be such a bad thing, right? You want to learn how to stand out. And that's one thing I do. And that's one thing Mastering Online Profit does, is we help you stand out. That's in fact my bio in my TikTok. Is Canadian mom helping you, meaning my audience, stand out with their profitable digital products, right? So that's what I love about this, is because I know that there's money to be made in this space, guys. There really, really is. But you got to learn how to be somebody here on TikTok. We can't just be the cookie cutter blending into everybody else. You got to learn how to find that personal brand, that thing that makes you you. You got to find that kind of it factor, right? Because if you're not super loud, okay, we love those, you know, really loud, outgoing people that are going to dance and sing and do really great edits and TikTok videos. Like that, guys, you're competing. I hate to say it, but you are. You're in a sea of digital marketers, and there's always going to be someone better. That's just the nature of the game, right? We all know that. But if you want to really start standing out, you got to find that personal brand that makes you you, okay? You got to learn that confidence on camera. And that's why I'm like, just find something, one thing that you're good at, and keep doing that, right? Keep practicing on camera. If you find that you have a hard time talking, honestly, take public speaking classes. Do something on YouTube, or something that's going to help you start projecting more, okay? And everyone's like, yeah, but then it's just be yourself. Yeah, there is be yourself, but there's got to be that best self, okay? This is what I'm talking about. You know, I see people, just a lot of talking heads, and it's kind of the same shirt every day, you know, same background every day. Like, it's not that visually stimulating. So we got to learn how to be, you know, again, that best self. Bring something different to the camera. If you're finding that you're evaluating your what am I trying to say, content over the last couple weeks, and you've seen that, you know, my videos haven't really been performing well, okay, this is what you got to look at. How are you going to solve those problems, right? This is part of, you know, taking a step outside of that comfort zone and go, okay, maybe I need to switch it up, or maybe I need to look at my data a little more. When are people falling off, right? All of this stuff I didn't learn, honestly, in another program until I found Mastering Online Profit. It taught me how to look at my data. It taught me how to get better on camera. It taught me how to really understand SEO. And these are the things, this is the missing links, guys. guys. So if you've been struggling, all of these things are helpful, and I found them a lot in my mentorship group, which I can talk about. So hey Rob, don't make income claims. Yeah, I do talk about that. Hi Karen. Hi Karen. Yeah, still pretty much in 100 views. Okay, if you're stuck in 200 views, Angie, we're keep working on your hooks, right? We're going to keep working on those. Hooks are so important. Oftentimes low views is one to also that you're probably being followed by people that aren't interested. So you're not reaching your target market, right? We got to work on really good lighting too, guys. That's something I talk about in my videos the last couple weeks, is understanding that good lighting plays a role in getting your content pushed out, okay? If it's really foggy and grainy, and guys, ladies, I know we love our filters, right? Filters do lower the quality of your video a little bit, okay? So we talked a little bit yesterday about, where's my phone? About filming with the backside of your camera. I know this seems weird, okay? But this part of your camera here, this lens is a much higher quality than filming with the front of your camera. I know, I never knew this. I thought it was so bizarre. But you can start doing that. And some people put like a mirror, but I do have a little device that actually fits on my phone, and it mirrors my screen so that I can film with the backside of my camera. That's gonna help with better quality videos as well. Getting a light for your phone, we talked about that a little bit. You know, some of my equipment is here. Having a light, like a little light that just clips on your phone. You can use a ring light too. A lot of people like that, but I find the ring light is just a little bit clunky. But this light I got on Amazon, and I just clip it on my phone and I can record, right? And my face is lit up. That's what we want. That's the kind of, that you got to pay attention to that kind of stuff. And a lot of people are like, I'm making videos, but they're not really looking like, okay, how can I make it better? What do I need to do to make it better? Okay, so yeah, hooks are really important, guys. We got to keep working on our hooks. What are you talking about? Because I do see a lot of this too, and I don't want to pick on anyone, but you know, it's kind of like, look outside, it's beautiful, it's raining, and it's so gorgeous. I love the rain. Like that's their hook, and it's kind of like, that's not really what people want. People are on TikTok to find value. So when you can come in and really hit that topic of what they're searching for, which is either like make money online, or how to start a digital marketing business, or how to start an online business, if you can hit that topic in your hook, which is that statement coming out of your mouth, really quickly, and then tell them how it's going to work for them or how it's going to help them really quickly within the first couple seconds. I wouldn't introduce myself right away, honestly. I would get to that after. So listen, if you're struggling to make money online, I have the solution. It really is that simple. I know that's not the best one, but I just want to make it very clear that it's kind of like a problem solution. That's how you help people. That's the kind of content that we want to be creating. Of course, it should be what people are searching for on TikTok. Again, finding that market, doing that market research, what people are searching for is important, because I think people come in, and I'm a good example of this, and I give my Etsy shop, and I'll come back to my comments, but hi, thank you so much. One of the things I did, and this applies to digital marketing as well, especially digital products that are in high demand. We know which ones those are, that's good. But what I was doing with my Etsy shop is I was just kind of selling things that I like. You know, I was like, oh, I like this is fun, I'm gonna make it and sell it. But what I realized, and it was a hard realization, is that what I liked is not what my audience liked. Okay, so if you're a business, you got to serve your audience. So my sales kind of went down. I wasn't doing well, but then I rebranded myself, right? I did my market research, and I found that people, because I think Yellowstone, that show's really hot. Taylor Sheridan, he does a lot of those Western shows. We love them, right? I realized what people were wanting is that kind of Western brand. They wanted that, you know, leather and, you know, things like Beth Dutton would wear. Like it was that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, this is what I need to be doing. And once I rebranded myself on my Etsy shop, and I changed to more of a Western, I'm for the free-spirited woman with an inner cowgirl. So it was kind of bohemian, Western. Once I changed my brand to that and started incorporating things what my audience was searching for, that's when the sales started coming in, right? So I see that a lot too in our digital marketing business in our content is we end up kind of just talking about what we want. And that's fine. There's definitely something about authentic storytelling. It's a great way to connect with your audience, but you got to vary your content. So not every day am I going to talk about the product. Every other day I might talk about the product. What I like to do is share with my audience something that's helpful, something that they're searching for. What do they need? Because like I said, it's a search engine and they're looking for things. So when I can position myself as someone that can help them with maybe a TikTok tip, or maybe, you have some value that you can bring from outside of TikTok, people are going to resonate with that. And that's part of the attraction marketing. And we can go into that. I would stand out all right. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, I might have missed some. And like I said, guys, if you have questions, Tom, my husband, Workers to Wealth, can answer questions. I get on a thought and it's hard for me to look at every comment. So please come back and ask me again. Because if I look at every comment right away, I lose my train of thought. So thank you for being patient. Good morning, Jules. I love that you're here. You can't figure out your brand. Okay, let me reach out to me and we can go over that. Okay, so definitely, guys, I'm available. Okay, I do offer a lot of free advice and content, but you got to email me. Like most people are like, I emailed you. I'm like, no, you didn't. I would have got it. If for whatever reason you email me, okay, and I don't respond, email me again. It should open up. It's info@Uplift with Amy. But if you can't, just DM me. I will respond to you. Okay. I do have some time. I'm not as busy now because my Etsy shop, it's over Christmas. The rush is over, but I still work a lot. Let me see. Let's go back. But yeah, you want to know what makes you you. That's part of knowing your personal brand. Okay. Like I said, I liked Uplift with Amy because you know what? My friend calls me the sunshine girl. So if you see my logo, it has the sunshine and it's uplifting, right? So it's just easy. It's a little sun with the, rays. But, I'm from California. That's what works for me, right? So Jules, that would be something you could do too. Like, if there's subtlety to it. I mean, not everyone knows that I'm from California, but that represents me. It represents who I am, the sunny blonde girl, that helps people. That works, right? So you got to find one that works for you, and that can take some time. But start writing it out. What are things that you like to do? Finding things that are your passions, things that make you a little bit quirky, right? And I always have my coffee. That's my thing. That's also my brand, is the girl on the porch with the coffee cup. That's my brand because they're colorful and I love coffee and that's part of who I am. Somebody here, I don't know if you're here, but Marcy, if you're here, I love if you are. Marcy's been doing content now where she does kind of a coffee talk or coffee chat in the mornings with Marcy. And I think that's actually really cool content. She's in digital marketing and she can bring value to her content, but it has that consistency and kind of like a show, right? Hey, tomorrow we're going to talk about this, right? Like the morning show. I think that's a great idea for a brand. So you you can think like that and you can bring that to your social media, right? Okay, how to make the hook stand out or stop the scroll. Is that a question, honey? We definitely want to work on our hooks. So I would honestly, guys, if you have ChatGPT, I would use my ChatGPT. First, I would train it really, really well. Okay. So if you want to learn how to train it, I do offer something in my Stand store. This is going to help you at least get to your target market. Okay. It's not a be all end all, but it can give you some ideas. So when you click on that link here, that goes to my Stand store. And those of you who are struggling with the target market, I'm going to show you this free product I have. So scroll down to free resources and grab this one, identify your perfect target audience. It's just a PDF that I've filled out and it's kind of geared towards legacy, honestly. But if you want to change it, just edit it, put it in a Word document or put it in somewhere that you can edit it, right, in ChatGPT. And I even show you how to use ChatGPT. There's a little video there. That way, when you come back and you can put it in there and then ask ChatGPT, help me make a content script or help me make a video for my TikTok based on the memory of what I just gave you, right? You just copy and paste it all in your ChatGPT and see what it gives you. If you don't like it, then train it. Your GPT is your little puppy. Tell it, listen, speak in a more, what's your favorite comedian? I like Ellen DeGeneres. So can you give me content or speak in an Ellen DeGeneres kind of tone? or maybe you like Melissa McCarthy. I think anyone who's been on Saturday Night Live is probably good. And if you're a woman, pick a woman. If you're a man, pick a man type of comedian. But comedians are really, really good writers. That's why they do well. But that's the kind of message that really helps relate. That's why comedians do well, because people relate to them, right? I often say, give me an analogy. When you can put an analogy in the hook, that's amazing. People relate to that, right? So an analogy like, listen, a hook is just like fishing. I don't know. What's a good analogy? Share with me in the comments if you want it, if you have one. But something like that, like, are your sales kind of like crickets, like nothing happening? Do you see there's like people, it's a little humorous. People like it. You relate to it. It's better than just like, again, the generic one, like, want to quit your 9 to 5, or, we got to be more crafty in our message. And so that's why I'm like, use your GPT, guys. It's free. You don't need the 4.0 version, but keep training it. And something I want to show you guys, and I didn't show this yesterday, and I do sometimes. Do you guys have problems with your GPT? Let me know in the comments, your chat GPT. Does it not give you a good message or script or hook? Because if it doesn't, I can show you how to fix that. And that's something, if you want, I can just show you quickly. But it's a matter of like going through and not erasing your memory, but cleaning it up. Do you guys want me to show you? Let me know in the comments. If I missed a comment, I'll come back. Do you guys want me to show you? Let me know. Just say yes. I'm probably going to show you anyway. But anyway, let me just show you. So when you're on ChatGPT, again, it's just a generic one, right? ChatGPT.com. That's what I put in to my browser and it comes up. You do have to create an account. It's free. But over here, that's your little icon for your settings, okay? Everyone's is different, but click on that. And I want to show you that you can customize it, okay? So make sure you go in and fill this out. Like, what should I call you? Amy, what do you do? I'm a digital marketer and I help other struggling digital marketers sell their digital products. But that's something you can put in. What traits should ChatGPT have? Down here, you can add stuff in here. If there's nothing that you like there, refresh. It gives you more. I filled it in. But you can also say, what else do you want it to know about you? So this is part of training it. So put in what your business is about too. That's good. If you find that your GPT isn't giving you, like, it's just giving you bad scripts or hooks and it's like, oh, it's so generic, I want to fix that. What you can do is, again, go back into your settings and go down to, actually, is it customize? No, go to settings, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to personalization, okay? And this is what happens because my memory is full. Do you guys see that up here? I can't really add any more memory. I'm fine with that, but if maybe that's why, you guys can clear that up, okay? So you can go, don't clear everything, but just manage the memory under personalization. And you can see all of these things that ChatGPT has saved about me. But if there's something in here that just doesn't apply anymore, or it kind of muddying up your GPT, you can simply just trash can, okay? Throw it away. And that's going to clear up some space. And it's also going to help your chat run a bit smoother, okay? And give you better hooks and scripts like that. That's just a little trick if you find that it's just not working very well for you, okay? Was that helpful? Let me know. Do you guys use that? Hey, oh gosh, I know I can't say your name, but I want to say Maboho Skiho. Okay, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm totally butchering that. But thank you for coming in. And Gugaletho, geez, guys, I'm sure they're beautiful names where you are, and I'm totally butchering it, and I'm so sorry. But thank you. Yeah, I wanted to share that because I use ChatGPT every day, guys, with my content. Absolutely. And like I said, Tom, Workers to Wealth, is here. He's my husband. He can answer questions if you guys have any, okay? Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. What's going on, honey? Nice, everybody. I love that you've come in. Tracy, you're so sweet. I love it. Guys, follow Tracy too. She's really good at the visual hook, which is something we were talking a little bit about. She's really good on camera. She definitely has the it factor. She has the look. It's awesome. But there, this is what I'm sharing too, is like learning how to be that authentic self on camera is something that we lose. And Tracy's really good at bringing that. So guys, Tracy, let me see. Icons making money online. I'm going to tell people to go follow you. Ebony, how are you? Good day. This is good. First time here. Oh, wonderful, Ebony. I'm happy you're here. You're a realtor. Awesome. That we should talk a little bit about Xiao. Okay, you got to go, or is that hello? I think they're both. Let's talk a little bit about attraction marketing. Do you guys want me to talk about that? Because, oh, thank you. I think people get confused, and we're talking about target market a lot, okay? And people, like Jules was saying, I don't really know my brand. Well, in the beginning, it may be not, but it's gonna unfold for you over time. But please understand this, when you are in this space and you're helping people make money online, okay, you don't really need to be super targeted down on and when we say target down, like you don't have to niche down on the one specific person. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I can only target stay-at-home moms. Well, yes, that's true. However, there's more to you than just being a stay-at-home mom. And I say this a lot because, like I said, maybe you like to garden, maybe you like to bird watch, maybe you love shopping, maybe you love coffee. Like there's more to you, but generally you're helping people make money online. So I would say like 70-80% of your content should be kind of broad, meaning you're reaching everybody, okay, that want to make money online. And then that's 20 to 30% where we target down. That can be more the stay-at-home mom with kids. Does that make sense, guys? Because I think we get really caught up in like, oh, I got to know my target market. Well, yeah, it's important, but part of attraction marketing is just helping your audience. Okay. So again, this is something I learned, and Sylvana is amazing. She's in my Mastering Online Profit with me, and she's really good at understanding attraction marketing. So when you're doing your attraction marketing and you're, let's say, targeting, but only, again, don't have to do it in every video, the stay-at-home mom, but you're someone that's promoting legacy. Okay, people in legacy, your whole thing is like, you don't have time, right? What can you do to help that stay-at-home mom who doesn't have time? And I love this example because, again, we're not always talking about the product. We are going to be helping them with maybe recipes. And this is a good one, okay? If you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have time because you're running to, soccer practice, and then you're running to, I don't know, karate, and then you got to go to PTA and all that stuff. What is something you can do to help your stay-at-home mom or the mom that's busy, right? That doesn't have a lot of time. Well, one thing you can do is create really simple, easy recipes, the 20-minute recipe guide, and you can give that away. And I know people are like, but oh my God, I'm not talking about the product. I know. You're not always going to be talking about the product. But what happens is, listen, you've given this nice recipe away to the busy mom, and here's how it all comes together. The busy mom's like, oh my God, that was awesome. Sylvana made, she gave me this amazing 20-minute chicken recipe guide. My kids loved it. And I was able to get to the PTA meeting on time. That's part of like one recognition. They're going to be like, oh, right, Sylvana, she's promoting a product, but I really remembered that she helped me with those recipes. I know it seems kind of far-fetched, but that's what attraction marketing is like, right? And it's also kind of like, you go into Costco, right? You're giving, they give away free samples. So having a little sample is what helps people want to buy the product, right? So giving away something in your niche, that's what I'm saying, helping with tips and tricks, or even being that mom that gives away a recipe is going to help you stand out from the rest of the crowd because they're really targeting that stay-at-home mom. I hope that makes sense, guys, okay? But again, being broad is fine. But, 20 to 30% of the time, you could be standing out and you're going to be different because you're not everybody's giving out the 20-minute recipe guide, right? Does that make sense, guys? So, like, I always use my my Paulette friend, doing her gardening in her garden. She was doing a live and she made a sale. But what she was doing is she was talking about her lettuce and her tomatoes and just being out in the garden with people. And she's excited about it. It's part of her passion, right? So when people were asking on our live, like, oh, what's this and what's that and fertilizer, and anyway, there's engagement. And so then it was kind of like, by the way, I make money online with this amazing program. Let me share it with you. It's made me be able to afford my gardening supplies, and I could build a greenhouse. Like, that's attraction marketing. It's very casual, right? But you're standing out because you're not just that talking head that's kind of promoting the same product that 47,000 other people are promoting. Does that make sense, guys? That's what I like to share. in my lives, because I think people get so caught up in, I gotta just talk about the product. I can only push the product. That's what I do. I sell this. Yeah, but there's more to you than that, right? Attraction marketing is about building relationships. Okay. It's about thinking about the person who wants to buy from you first. How can you help them? How can you help them solve problems? How can you relate to them, right? If you have a business, like you're a realtor, right? Somebody here was a realtor. She could be doing, honestly, a lot of like staging and showing how to stage a home, in her content. Maybe they don't want to rent and it's kind of expensive. Maybe she has some tips and tricks on how to stage your home. That's going to help her stand out, because I'm like, oh, she saved me money, right? Same with like the plumbing service, right? The guy that, shares on his TikTok how to fix the toilet really easy, or how to fix a handle, like a quick DIY. People are like, thank you. You saved me a bunch of money. But who do you think they're going to call when that big problem happens, when they need the whole bathroom redone? Probably them, because they helped them in the past. Do you see what I'm getting at? That's attraction marketing. This is how you stand out. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the love and the like. I totally appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. Does that make sense? Does that help you? Are you having any kind of light bulb moments? Because I think we do get too caught up in I gotta just promote the product and that's all I can do. And yes, it's one aspect, but definitely you don't have to talk about it every day, because we're talking about building a brand, right? Building brand recognition. That's important, and that's part of good marketing. Of course, if you don't know what that is yet, then start talking about your own passions. Bring some of that passion to the lens. A lot of people have just, hi honey, Paulette, I just told your story about the garden. Mompreneur, I think it's mompreneur. Nice to see you. Thank you guys so much. I was talking about, thank you, Paulette. You're so sweet. Totally lost my train of thought. And that happens when I look at my comments. What was I talking about? Hey, Marcia, or Marika. See, that seems, I don't think I'm saying that right, because it's Marica. Is that, I don't think that's Marcia. I think it's Marika. Marika. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Thank you if I'm butchering it. Yeah, you love catching me on my, thank you, Paulette, honey. You're so sweet. I love all the gifts, guys. And like I said, I exchange the gift for coin, and then I buy gifts and send them to all you when I go on your lives. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think I was talking about attraction marketing. How can we stand out? There are things that, that was it. Okay. Another good example, and I do this for guys, okay? And I say this a lot in my lives because we're talking about attraction marketing and how to stand out. Because I was like, are you guys just stuck with other digital marketers following you? Let me know. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're our friends, okay? They comment on our videos. We love that. It helps push our content out. Always good. But one thing that I know from being in this space is we want to be reaching an organic market as well, so that people want to buy from us, because most likely our friends already have the product that we're promoting, right? Or the people in our niche already have that product. So one thing, like I shared Paulette's story, being in the garden, beautiful. If you're a guy, okay, and you work on your truck, if you're a woman, thank you, honey. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. But when you bring your passions and hobbies to the lens, like you're a guy and you want to work on your truck, or you like fishing, right? I say bring your camera down to the lake, or bring your camera or your phone, whatever you're filming on, to the garage and show us something in there. And people are like, but what? That's like totally not talking about the product. I know. This is how you're going to attract other people that aren't just digital product sellers, because the guy, your perfect target market is a guy just like you that probably likes working on his truck too. Remember, your target market is someone just like you. Same age, maybe plus or minus 10 years, same hobbies, same interests, same aspirations, same goals, same type of work, whatever it is you do, that's your target market. Okay. So if you want to bring in people that are a little outside of digital marketing because they're not buying your product, you got to think a little outside the box. Like, who are you? And this is part of brand recognition too. There's a guy here, I love him, digital outdoorsman. His name's Travis. He's done really well for himself. He's got like 127,000 followers. I don't know. He's going to be doing something tonight, guys, that seems pretty awesome. I would watch him, especially if you're worried about TikTok going down. I listened to his live earlier this morning, and he apparently is building like a platform for us all if TikTok goes down. I'm not really sure, but Digital Outdoorsman, okay, go look him up. He's here on TikTok, but he has that great kind of, I love that name, and he is kind of the outdoorsy guy. You know, he's got his hat on, and I think he's a contractor. I'm not really even sure. I haven't followed him long enough, but really cool. And he does a lot of leadership, and he helps people. But that's what I love. His content, he'll have like clips of chickens, you know, like on the farm, you know, like people relate to that. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. Like that's part of good branding too, right? But this is how you're going to bring in other people that aren't just digital marketers, is talking about things that are, you know, outside the box a little bit. You know, if you're in the kitchen a lot and you like cooking, share us some recipes. Do your lives in the kitchen. I'm not good at that. I can't multitask very well, but I see people doing lives in their kitchen, and they talk about what they're selling, but they also show like, hey, I'm making meatballs for dinner, and people are like, that's awesome. Like, you know, and then you can be, by the way, I've been making money online. Like, it's like, do you see how that is? Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, he is. It's very casual. That's the kind of marketing that TikTok wants, honestly, because people aren't here to be sold to. They're not. They come on, and like I said, it's a search engine. They're looking for things. So they're searching for things to help themselves. And if you are a person that has special hobbies, you might be searching for organic gardening, or maybe you're searching for, you know, fishing, like the best bait for my bass fishing. And that's why I said, like, if you're a guy, take us down to the lake, show us what you're doing in your content. And I know that sounds weird, but this is how you're going to start gaining an organic audience, and then you casually bring it in. Okay. Let me see if thank you for my gifts. Jen, thank you so much, honey, for coming in. Yeah. Digital Outdoorsman. He comes in on my live sometimes. Amy, as a digital marketer, who should we be engaging with? Absolutely. Hi, Michelle, honey. It's fine to be engaging with your target market. It's fine to be engaging with people in your niche. Okay. So if you follow and comment on other people, that's wonderful. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's fine to add a little extra flair, especially when it's something that you like to do. Okay. Because that's going to help. I mean, if you wanted to comment on other people that are cooking, I think it's best to keep it to your niche, whatever you're commenting on. But when you make content, let's bring in the other people, right? That's going to help. And I would still keep it to digital marketing. I'm just kind of keeping like the background of what I'm doing. Like if I'm by the lake, you know, especially in my lives. In my lives, I think I could be a little more creative if you have the ability to go live. But when you're actually creating that video, I wouldn't really just be talking about the fishing or the baking. I'd be talking about digital marketing, but I'd be doing the baking. You know what I mean? So they're seeing something different. That's what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Because we want to keep the algorithm in our niche for sure. And if we get too out there, like, cinnamon rolls and digital marketing, it's two separate things. I just want it to be like very casual. And that's why in your lives, you can be a little more creative. But when you're actually making content, keep it on point, more in the digital marketing space. But definitely commenting on people in the field is fine. That's fine. It's just sometimes people are like, well, I'm going to go comment on other stay-at-home moms content. Okay, great. But do those stay-at-home moms really interested in making an online business? Maybe not, right? So that's why I'm like thinking, keep it to people that are in your niche. But when you're trying to bring in more organic reach, it's okay to bring in some of your passions. Okay. Okay. I've seen this before. I'm a furniture artist and actually did connect content with me painting a bedroom set and got more traction. Awesome. I love that. That's what we're talking about. So those are really good visual hooks too, right? That's what we want. And I think when we're starting out or we haven't had a sale, we just don't have a lot of that traction yet. And that's a good word. And I use that a lot because what I see again is like our 6-figure earners, again, not bashing anyone, guys, okay? I love them. They're up here. They're inspiring us, okay? But what happens is they aren't really teaching the new people coming in these kind of ways to build that traction, okay? Some people just have a really loud personality, or they do a lot of good edits and they dance and sing and they lip sing, and it's great. That kind of content does well too. But most people are kind of the average Joe, right? Like you and me. I'm not super outgoing as far as I'm not loud. I'm probably not going to dance around. But when I learned how to add value and I learned these really foundational marketing skills, like again, the SEO aspect, the real attraction marketing, helping my audience versus selling them. This is what builds that traction, because what happens is, again, they're bringing in an exponential amount of new people who are all very excited, but then they end up just kind of spinning their wheels. They're getting stuck and they're not able to resell the program. So this is where I said, you know what? I spun my wheels for 4 or 5 months in a program that, again, great place to start. But for me personally, my journey, I didn't learn what I needed to learn until I found Mastering Online Profit. And everything I share in my content, guys, if you find me valuable, it's because I learned from this program. Like, honestly. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I know it can work for you, but you got to work it. It's not a side hustle. It's not something you're going to learn overnight. It takes time. But if you're serious and you want to be here for the long run, and you want to build that personal brand, and you want to have a real sustainable digital marketing business, Mastering Online Profit can help you get there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I share it. I enjoy the way you explain things. Well, thank you. I do try to keep it easy. I do know, guys, that people learn best at like a 7th grade level. Okay, so when you read a newspaper or you read an article, everybody, journalists, they're told right at a 7th and 8th grade level. That's just where human nature. I mean, maybe not Time, I don't know, those big New York magazines, I don't know, but generally the newspaper and things like that, who reads a paper anymore? But blogs, things you read online, they're generally at a 7th and 8th grade level. Why? Because people understand at a simple, basic level. We want to keep the information that we learn and share it in a way that people can easily understand it. But thank you, I appreciate that. No, I want cinnamon rolls. I know, I'm sorry. So cinnamon rolls would be like, listen, hey guys, I'm in my kitchen today. I'm making cinnamon rolls for my daughter's birthday party. But, so there's that. But then it's like, but by the way, I've been, really learning, like the emphasis of my live is not the cinnamon rolls. It's kind of just the side visual hook, or the side, the person that likes baking as well. Like that's interesting to people, because when we're doing stuff in our live, most people want to watch. But you guys should tell people when you're doing your lives, share this out, because that helps build the algorithm to push it out more when people share the live. So yeah, tap, 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 share it out. That's really great. I mean, I don't mind sharing these techniques, because this is what I've learned to help me, is these little tips and tricks. And that's why I do these things, guys. Like, knowing that, comment, what is it? Go up from the bottom, doing those user engagement signals. I do think that does matter. Okay, so when you're on somebody's video, again, when you're trying to kind of retrain the algorithm or understand or how to get better views and likes, you got to be engaging with other people. Okay, and yeah, people in your niche. So go from the bottom up. I do hear that, and I think it does make sense, because I believe when you heart a message or hard to post really fast, it stops it triggers the algorithm to stop the watch time. Okay, so that's why we say go from the bottom up. So maybe share, save it, or no, that's share, save, wait till the end, then comment, and then heart, or heart and comment towards the end. That way that person is getting that trigger of like, user engagement signals. And also it helps your algorithm too, when you are commenting and engaging on other people's video. And try to add more of a conversation to your engagement. Your audience will often answer with like an emoji, and they're like, thank you, lovey face, and that's fine. But when you respond back, you need to be responding with an engagement type of, more than 1 or 2 words. Okay, so let's see. Heather wrote, thanks for all the great tips. MOP is the answer. And I said, yes, it is, Heather. Like, I try to keep it personal for both of us, as well as many others. Let's keep revolutionizing and mopping up this digital marketing space. But I kept in, digital marketing. I kept in MOP. Like, I'm trying to make it more conversational and fun. And she's a friend, so it's okay. But generally, people who are answering or talking and they like your video, respond back with something, usually what the video is about. like, thank you for watching my TikTok tip. And that's an excellent also way to get people to, you can offer them a product. Like, listen, I have more of this in my stand store. Go collect a lead. That's a good strategy with that. One of my little strategies is I do send people back to my stand store pretty much all the time. Why? Because I know that that's going to build me a lead. Okay, so let me just see if there's any. Do you recommend when we are generating a script in chat that we ask to generate at the sub? You could, but I think more it's as long as it sounds like something you would say. Okay, so when we're training our ChatGPT, I think it's fine to use. Like I said, it's going to help you create. I would say add analogies. Okay, analogies are what people relate to. Add a comedian type style, somebody that you find relatable, that you like. Like me, I like Ellen DeGeneres. If you like Jerry Seinfeld or whoever comedian you like, keep it like that. And the whole point of making it sound like you. Okay, so if you don't like what it says and it's not really words that you would use in your general everyday language, then change it. Okay, because it needs to sound natural, right? And otherwise we sound scripted. And we do, I know we teach to do scripts, but what I really want is that you're not sounding scripted. And I know that's kind of a weird thing. Yes, we want to hit those keywords. That's why we use scripts, but you got to sound like it's not scripted. And that's a little tough. That's why I'm like, use words that you would generally say. Like I in one of my videos, I'm like, you don't suck at digital marketing. And people love that because that's generally what I say. Because most people are like, dude, I suck at this. You know, it's like, you don't, but that's what we say to ourselves, right? And I think people relate to that. So use words that are relatable, that sound like you. By all means, if you're super, you use big words all the time and you're super intelligent, then that's you. That's who you should represent. Oh, this is something I want to say. Guys, and I know some people do this, and again, my opinion, okay? Don't speed up your video unless you just talk so slow. But honestly, what I know is that your voice has a signature frequency, okay? You guys, a frequency. That's unique to you, okay? So when we speed up the video to be like, oh my God, you guys are talking like this, that's not your voice anymore. It's not your signature frequency. It's too, doesn't work, okay? I honestly wouldn't do that. You're missing that connection. And people are saying, but they tell me to because, your attention span. Okay, well then, you know what? That attention span is for someone else. If you're trying to connect with your audience, keep your voice the same, okay? Keep it who you naturally are, right? Again, that voice is unique to you. God gave you this voice for a reason. You are worthy of using the voice you have in this fashion that you say it every day, okay? Please don't do that anymore. I see so many people doing that and it's like, it's cringy. Do you guys know what I mean? You sound like a Mickey Mouse, or it doesn't even sound like you. I know people are like, but I'm trying to get it out. I know, I just don't think it's a great idea. I just don't, especially if you're giving advice or tips and tricks. Let's use our natural voice. Okay, guys, don't speed up your video. Yeah, anyway, where was I? Today's one of those days. I'm like all over the place. I think I was talking about video, answering your comments, definitely keeping the engagement in the comments, really important. Let me know, guys, what do you guys want me to go over? Is there anything you have questions about? SEO, I didn't even, that's what I was going to talk about, is strategy. I was going to talk about strategy, and this is important. A lot of us lack strategy in our content. We're just kind of taught, post 3 times a day and see what happens, right? There isn't a lot of this. It's kind of a post and pray method, and we're like, I hope it goes viral. I hope I get likes. We're not really into virality. We're not into those vanity metrics. I'd rather you have maybe 300 to 400 views. That's fine. But you're getting 20 to 30 comments. That's important. That's what we want. But one of my strategies, and this is what I was going to share, is, let me bring up my stand store. And some of you guys know my strategy. And this is what we teach you in Mastering Online Profit, okay? When you create content, okay, you really want to, especially in attraction marketing, like let's go back down to my audit one. I think maybe it's not that one. Let me hang on a sec. When I told people, like, listen, I'm giving you a free audit, people love that. And then they would go and get the audit from my stand store. But generally what I do, and I don't know where, I can't find it right now, but generally what I do is I make a video, okay? And I will offer something in my video. Like, listen, I have a free tool for you. Or if you like this, I have more education for you. And they'll be like, oh, thank you so much. And I'll say, listen, go to my link at the top of my TikTok, right? I'll say, go there and click on it, and then go grab whatever free resource that my video was about. That's a strategy, okay? So like one of mine is my hashtag video, and I know, and I'm pretty far down there, but it's got like 32,000 views and likes still. Let me go down. I mean, because I posted this quite a while ago. And let's see if I can find it. Okay, now it's at 36. Okay, so this video, honestly, I was just showing people how to find hashtags. It's a clip from my live, but the strategy is, listen, if you found this interesting, I have a whole free training. So in my video, if people comment, I comment back and say, listen, my whole free training is here. Go and grab it. Okay, so guys, if you want to know this yourself, like how to get indexed, right? And I didn't talk about it today, but getting index is important. Understanding that how to do that on TikTok is important. That's part of good SEO. But people will go, and I'll get a lead, okay? And that lead now is I have their email, right? And if they don't want to be on my email, I don't mind. They can unsubscribe. But by giving away a free product, I've helped somebody, right? And they remember that. And that's called like a lead magnet, right? By giving away something. That's what a strategy is in digital marketing, is giving a little bit away for free. That's part, like I was saying, the Costco, you know, having free samples, give them a little taste. People appreciate that. And people are like, oh, you give away too much. Well, do I? Because I've sold a lot of Mastering Online Profit programs because I've been helping people for so long, and they appreciate that. That's a strategy, is giving away a little bit, okay? I wouldn't think you give away too much. I mean, the thing is, people want to resell the product anyway. So what they really want is they want to learn the skills, and so that they can resell it. So I don't think I do. And my bank account says otherwise, right? I've done well in this space because I've helped people. And it's not something I boast and brag about very often. You never see me post income claims, do you? Because that's not really the point. The point is I'm here to support you. But I can tell you that it's worked for me because I learned these strategies. I've learned how to step outside the cookie cutter kind of digital marketer, bland, talking head. I know I do a lot of clips from my lives, but I'm usually giving education and advice, and people love that. But this is where I learned it, was from the Mastering Online Profit program, okay? Hey there, Laura. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. Tina, if not making sales, is a good idea to put many free products in your store? I would. Honestly, if you have the ability to give away product, if you have a stand store, if you have beacons, I believe System.io has a storefront now, but I think it has to be connected to a funnel. Even if you have legacy, okay? If you have legacy, you guys, you have this email campaign. This email campaign has 13 emails in it. Every email you could add a free product if you wanted, okay? You can do newsletters in your System.io. Add stuff to your newsletters, because that's going to help you stand out. People are going to appreciate that. They're going to be like, oh, thank you so much. And they're going to remember. They're going to be like, you know, Laura gave me that PDF on attraction marketing. That really helped me understand what I was doing wrong, or it planted the seed, right? Your audience needs to start a business too. So how do you help them? Yes, the training has some stuff in there, but if you want to stand out, you got to start, again, building that brand, helping your audience, helping them get unstuck. Teach them about the program, you know, show them the back office, tell them, listen, I will help you get to your first sale. I know that's pretty bold, isn't it? But it shows that you care. Do a one-on-one Zoom. It's free. You can do Zoom. You can get an account for free for 40 minutes. You can do a Zoom call with someone if they're a potential customer. That's going to help you stand out. Then just, you know, buy my product. Like, show them that you're there for them, okay? But yeah, I would, Tina, definitely be offering free product, because that's how you're going to gain emails, okay? That's called lead magnets. When you give away free product, people like it. It's fine. They can come in, grab them. That's helping me, and I'm sure it will help you build your email list. Then you send an email. And another strategy that I do, guys, okay? Once you have an email list, if you find some of your videos didn't perform as well as you'd like, in your newsletter or in your email, you can say, listen, check out my latest video. Check out my video on visual hooks. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to send a newsletter probably in the next day or two talking about the webinar. And I'm going to put in my newsletter, check out this video I did on visual hooks, which is also very helpful. And you know what else? I'm probably going to attach something to my newsletter that is going to support that video. Okay, all part of the strategy, guys, because now what's going to happen? People are going to click on it, they're going to watch the video, they're probably going to grab the PDF, and they're like, oh my god, thank you so much. It wasn't just like the boring newsletter that everybody has. I've got my logo on my newsletter, I've got a picture of myself in my newsletter. Again, brand recognition. Don't change your picture from your TikTok to your newsletter to your YouTube. Keep them all the same so that people know who you are. I think that's my opinion. I think that's part of it because it's a tiny little avatar picture. It's good when it's recognizable. Okay. So those are strategies that I wasn't learning. I wasn't learning them in the program that I had. And this is why I'm so passionate about Mastering Online Profit, because it taught me these strategies. It taught me how to stand out. It taught me how to become like the quote unquote mentor. We teach you how to do that as well. And no, it's not an overnight thing. It takes time. Okay. It took me 6 months to get to where I am. Okay. I started back in February, March last year. I worked all summer, guys. I pretty much worked for free. I did 3-hour lives. I mean, I was insane. You don't need to do 3-hour lives, but I was building a lot of traction. I was helping people and people appreciated that. And so when the product came out, I had a lot of hype, there was a lot of buzz, but they've seen that, I've been helpful for them. I helped them sell whatever product they're promoting. And that was why I did well in the beginning, okay? And now again, I'm just coasting still because again, I'm helping people. I make sales with this product because people know that I offer them the suggestions and advice that they need. So that's why. And so when we, again, position ourselves as someone that's helpful and useful and a resource, people recognize that and they come back to you and they want to buy from you. I don't know what is it, that magic number, 6 points or 7 points? You guys can help me out. Hi, Almar. Because, it takes so many times for someone to see you again. And if they just see you as that one-off course seller, okay, that might work. But I promise you, when you add more variety to your content and you start helping people more with either your TikTok tips or whatever it is that your brand and how you offer value, that's going to help you stand out. Okay. And people are going to appreciate that and they'll want to come back to you when you have a product to promote. Okay. Almar, you're the best. I've learned a lot from you. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Hey, yeah, you guys are talking. That's awesome. So I do want to offer this, guys, okay, because it's been about an hour. If this has been helpful to you and you find this useful in what I've been talking about, and I wasn't as fast today and I didn't even cover everything. I didn't even cover the 6-pack. I didn't go into that. I felt like I needed a little bit more connection with my audience. But I really want to share that right now, if you guys want to come in to I would say it's our mentorship program, the Mastering Online Profit Mentorship Program, okay? It is on Facebook, okay? So Facebook, let me move it down for you. This is John. He's our mentor. He's our course creator. He's the creator behind this mentorship program. This is really where I started, okay? Like back in June. I started learning from John. He's made several millions of dollars with his businesses because he understands branding. He understands marketing. His company won Best Innovative Tech Company in 2022. He knows the strategies that I've learned and how to share them with people to help the people. Because like I said, the gap in the industry is that there are so many people coming in and we're excited and we're learning from our 6-figure earners who are awesome. But what's happening again is that our 6-figure earners aren't really evaluating the people on the bottom. What they see is they're making money every day. So it's like, it's really working. So of course they're going to promote it. Of course they're going to do well. They're going to see that it's a good business for them. But when you really evaluate the people that put them there, those people are usually just spinning their wheels. Okay. So this is why John came in. He came into this space to help those who are struggling really close that gap. Okay. So this program is really meant to help you sell any product that you have. Okay. So why I bring this Facebook group up is is because, guys, it's only $1 right now. That's how awesome it is. It's $1 for your first month. So if you have legacy and you're not able to sell this and you're struggling, we're offering you a 1 month, $1 for the month to come in here and learn these strategies just to help you guys. It's really inexpensive. It's $1. So if you want, when you come in, I would go through the files. Okay, the files are where you're going to find all the PDFs and how to optimize and, you know, niche marketing. Like, all this stuff is in here. This is where I started. Okay, I'd also go through the guides. The guides are the trainings where you're going to meet John, of course, and they're recorded. So if you miss anything, they're there for you. Go in order. TikTok tips, we got a lot of those, and you know how to do the script. All this stuff is there. How to do good hooks, replays. You know, we've got everything in here. Okay, so for $1, you can come in and join for the month. Okay. After the month is over, it's a rolling calendar. Okay, so what does that mean? If you join today, January 14th, February 14th, Valentine's Day, it would go back to 1999. So listen, if you are interested and you're not able to join just yet, and you're like, oh, I'm so busy working, this is what I say. Take advantage of the promo to the end. It ends January 31st. Is that 31st? I think so. Don't quote me. I'll get back to you. It ends that night, PST midnight. Okay, so come in at the last minute. That way you can take advantage of the next month and pretty much go all the way till March almost, okay? If that's something. If you need it now, then come in now. By all means, it's $1. It will take your credit card though. So after a month, if you decide, you know what, I just can't do this anymore or whatever, and you don't want to be charged $19.99, make sure you reach out and cancel, okay? That's important. So keep note on your calendar. But $1, guys, like, that's pretty amazing. So to find how to get there, okay, you go to my stand store. Again, it's that link at the top of my TikTok. Okay, a lot of you guys know that there's my clickable link. When you click on that, there is a webinar this Thursday, but the third button right here, that's where you're going to get to the $1 payment page. So you click on that. Again, read about it, see if it's something you're interested in, okay? But it's just for the first month. 1 month, you get $1, okay? And you put your payment in here. So again, if you want to cancel, you make sure you reach out, because it will charge you $19.99 after 30 days. However, I really doubt you're going to leave, because it's so good, honestly. And like I said, there's no contracts. So if you want to come in just for a couple months or 3 months, by all means, do that, okay? You're going to learn the training. You're going to step by step understand really what's been holding you back, how to pivot to the attraction marketing, how to stand out here on TikTok, how to start offering value, really understanding that SEO aspect, okay? And I have a whole training on that as well. Learning how to optimize everything so that you're standing out again, and so that your content is effective and efficient. So you're reaching that target market who want to buy from you, so that you're landing on the For You page. A lot of us are like, nah, I don't know. You don't even look at your data. We teach you how to look at your analytics so that you can see that you're on the right track. That's what we teach you. We're really into the basics. We're really into the data. That's what I want to say. The data doesn't lie. It has this kind of information, this kind of skills, this kind of, when you implement this training, it really shows, it will give you predictable results, okay, when you follow it. And that's what we like, because people get lost, and we don't want to just say like, well, it's because of this. There actually is a lot of moving parts, okay, and they all kind of fit together. So if one thing isn't working, you have to try the other, but they work together, okay? It's not just usually one thing that's not working, but it could be just one little aspect that you need to tweak. Like, it could just be your hooks. Like, we really work on that, or that call to action. We really work on that too, right? These are the things that are going to help you start building traction, start being able to sell the products you have, because the products you have are fine. They're in high demand, okay? But I'm talking to the people who are struggling, the people who haven't had a sale, or, they just weren't able to really, understand what was going on. This really breaks it down for you, okay? So guys, it's $1. It's really, really cheap. Yes, okay, so if you're on the fence and you're still like, I don't know what she's talking about. What's Mastering Online Profit? We are having a webinar this Thursday, okay? It's free. It's at 2 p.m., okay, on the 16th. If you can't come, again, how do you get there? You get there by clicking on my link in my TikTok. This is my stand store. It's a place to host my digital products. The very first item under breaking news is the webinar, okay? If you can't come, this is what I say, sign up anyway, because I send the replay on Friday or Saturday, very shortly after. But 2 p.m. Eastern, a lot of you might be at work, so this is a lot of us for South Africa, people in Europe, okay? You can watch a little testimonial video, but this is where I say put your email in so I can send you the replay. And then you go, take me to Zoom registration. This is actually where you sign up, okay? So you can see that we have the same, webinar every week, but they alternate the times, okay? So this week it's at 2. You put your name and email in and your email address, right? Sorry, name, first name, last name. I don't think you need your phone number, and I don't even think you need to say who invited you, but you could say Uplift with Amy. And then you register. That's how you do it. Then look for an email from Zoom, like right away. If it didn't come, check your junk, but that's where the actual webinar link will be. And just for signing up, guys, you don't even have to come, like I said. But just for signing up, I give you this attraction marketing ebook, okay? So Mastering Online Profit really wants to help you. We want to help you see that sales marketing is not really working for you, okay? And this is how to turn your followers into loyal buyers in just 30 days through learning attraction marketing skills. And a lot of it is kind of what I talked about today, right? And that's free. That's there for you just for signing up for the program, okay? Or for the webinar, excuse me. It's free. Hi, Rowan. Hi, Eugene, honey. Thank you. Nice to see you. Hi, Kathy. You guys are awesome. And tomorrow, Eugene and I, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Eugene and I are going to be on Sue Says, and I don't know her exact handle, but we're going to be talking. She's bringing an amazing kind of new educational mastermind to her content. She is in South Africa. So I believe if you're Eastern time, it's going to be 11:30. So I'm going to start my live a little earlier tomorrow, but we're going to be guests on her live, and we're going to be talking about, our digital marketing journey and things that have helped us. So Eugene, I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll send out a newsletter about that today, but it is going to be 11:30 tomorrow. So I'm going to start earlier tomorrow at 10:30. So keep note of that if you guys come on every day. But definitely come to the webinar if you're on the fence, because guys, you're going to meet John, you're going to see more of what's involved. And I didn't really go over a lot of it in my live today. I can, if you guys want me to, but one of the other things I'll bring up is the actual program. Thank you, Kathy, honey. I so appreciate it. Yes, Sue Says make waves. Is that it? Thank you. I should have been a little more prepared. Thank you, Kathy. So we're going to be on her live tomorrow. Oh my God, did I say 50 roses? Eugene, oh my God, that's insane. Thank you, honey. 50 roses. Thank you. I'm going to exchange all of that for coin, and I will re-gift to everybody that I go on their lives. That's what I do. I give it back and I pay it forward. Thank you all for the love, and thank you for the likes. Hi, Louise. How are you? Nice to see you. So guys, I honestly say, come into the Facebook group. It's just $1, okay? This is how you're going to know if this is something for you, okay? Try it for a month. See if this is the training that I honestly think it's the missing link, honestly, because that's what my problem was. Okay, I wasn't able to sell legacy very well because I didn't know the proper foundational marketing strategies. And yes, a lot of people do well in legacy. Again, not bashing. I love them. I just know that for me and my personal journey, those tactics weren't working well for me. So when I found this product and this program, I was able to see why, okay? Some people just have a really loud personality, and some people are just really good at convincing people. That wasn't my strength. My strength is to help people, okay? So this is why it works for me. If you're someone that you think you want to stand out and be that kind of mentor and start providing value-driven content, this is the program for you. This is the mentorship group for you. We're going to help you learn these skills, because to me, honestly, it builds more of a sustainable business. For me, it feels like, I'm not just the one-off course seller. Like, I'm actually know these marketing strategies that I know will help people. And that's what I can get behind, and that's what I resonate with. So again, whatever product you resonate with is what you should be promoting, but do it in a way that's ethical and responsible. Okay. So, I know I have a lot of people in South Africa and they struggle, and I just feel my heart goes out to them because I hear so many stories. They're like, somebody sold me something and they told me I was going to make the money back in a week. And it's like they sold their car for this program. And I'm like, oh my God. And they didn't make it. And it's like they're ghosted. The person they sold to or they bought from is gone. And that breaks my heart. And that's why I'm like, this program is really, we all really are supportive and helpful and really want to share our journey in the sense that, we were struggling and we're not now because we have this amazing mentor and program that has really helped us out of that slump. Okay, and I know a lot of you can relate to that because we were those people. We weren't the ones that were able to sell very well. This program has got me out of my slump, and I think it can work for you. And guys, it's $1. That's why I'm like, come in and check it out. See if it's something you resonate with, see what you learn, start implementing the strategies. I doubt you'll leave, but by all means, if you have to, cancel after a week or a month. And that's why I'm like, I love this program because we really do care. I don't know any other program that offers this amount of value for $1. Like seriously, like that's amazing to me. That shows me the heart and the care. There also is the actual product. Okay, if you choose and you want to purchase the Mastering Online Profit program, again, the program that changed the game for many of us, the program is $397. Okay, so let me just see. It's just for $1. Absolutely, it's $1 for this month. Okay, so 30 days. So if you come in tomorrow or the 15th, so the 15th of January, you bought it for $1. You have 30 days at $1. After that 30 days, so February 15th, your card will be charged $19.99. The actual price is $19.99 a month, USD. Super affordable. Honestly, it really is. And you're going to gain all the skills and knowledge. You're not going to get a lot of the AI that we have in our program, which I didn't even share. I'm just really hoping that people come into the Facebook group because it's so there's so much information, so much value that I learned. And like I said, I didn't have the actual program, which I haven't shown you yet. It came out October 16th, but the mentorship group started first because John again saw the gap, the people struggling at the bottom because they weren't able to resell the programs because they weren't learning these, again, the foundational strategies of attraction marketing, learning how to work with the algorithm, really having those good hooks, looking at the data, like understanding all of this are the pieces that are going to help you. I always say it's like the missing links that you're missing, right? Having these missing links or filling in the gaps is what's going to help you propel your business so you can actually sell the products you have. If you choose to resell MOP, the Mastering Online Profit program, there is an 80% commission. So I will show you that. Yeah, it is a really good price. Guys, it's $1. Just make sure you mark your calendar. So like after a month, if you don't want to be in it anymore, you got to make sure like, okay, 30 days, I'm going to make sure I reach out and say, please cancel. Okay. And I don't think you should, you can, but I just want people to know that. So there's a lot of people like, but I told $1. Yeah, $1 for your first month. Okay. And then it's $19.99 after that. But if you want to take advantage of the promo, it ends January 31st. Okay. So if you feel like you're too busy right now and you're overwhelmed with work and you can't do it, wait till the end, like January 30th, and sign up then. It'll still be $1, but then you have the whole month of February to really work on it. Okay, so that's why I'm like, it ends here. Take advantage of it when you know you can come in and actually download the PDFs, look at the files, watch the guides, meaning watch the trainings, that because there is a lot of information in there. Okay, but we have live trainings every week. We have our webinar. We have the replays if you missed anything. Okay. Yeah. Just $1. It is a very good price. Okay, so here's the other option, okay, which is awesome too. If you want to actually purchase the product, okay, so let me show you the product itself. It is a course, it is a program, okay, but it comes with a community. This is the actual program. I haven't even shown you guys this, but it is modules, okay? So you're gonna watch the modules, you're gonna learn the training. This program, if you choose to resell it, has an 80% commission. So again, when you click on my link here, it goes to my Stan store. The second item is the product. It's $3.97. Okay, #1 content and sales training for struggling digital sellers. Okay, just by clicking on it, you can read about it a little bit. Okay, you put your email in and you say, I want this. Okay, you're not actually buying it. I just want you to see. Oh, come on, click. Why is it not? There we go. Yes, I want this. So again, just looking at it, so you can go check it out. Okay, again, there's John, $3.97 USD. Okay, that's really low price for the amount of value that you get in this training. Okay, we're going to keep expanding and growing with you. Again, we're fairly new. October 16th is when we launched. We are going to go up in price though. Okay, so this is why I say it's important to come in now. I think the price is going to go to almost $900, guys. Okay, that date when that was going to happen, I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably going to be February. You will be well notified though. Okay, but by coming in now, you're grandfathered in. So any price hike or any updates, you won't have to pay anything else. It's just that one-time fee of $3.97. Okay, there's no domain or email or any monthly fee. Okay, it's just a one-time fee of $3.97. If you need a payment plan, scrolling down to the bottom, you guys can see this. You put your payment in, but if you want, you can do the payment plan. It's about $198.50 today and $198.50 in a month. That's the payment plan. We want to help you guys, okay? It's just 2 payments. But what is cool is, like I said, it's an 80% profit. We're not an MRR, okay? We're not master resell rights. We are a commission base. So just up here at the top of everyone's sales page is your affiliate link. Everyone's basically, when someone clicks on it, it all goes to here, okay? But because you have a unique link, your unique affiliate link is going to have different numbers and letters than mine. But that's what makes it unique to you. So when somebody comes in and actually purchases on this page using your link, you will make 80% profit of $3.97. Okay, so what's 80% of $3.97? $317. That's what you make if you decide to resell the program. Okay, again, the program is as a program online. It has modules and courses just like we're used to. Okay, but this is the training that has helped me build traction. And yeah, I don't have a ton of followers. I don't mind though, because I'm reaching my target market. And what's cool is a lot of my videos are getting, why isn't it moving? I don't know, it's stuck. A lot of my videos get a lot of views now because I learned how to do attraction marketing really well from this program. And I give a lot of value in my content, like tips and tricks. And I learned all this through the program. So again, what we say is learn the program first, okay? And when you feel comfortable and confident talking about it, okay, then of course resell it. And that's what another leg of income for you is. And a lot of people that were struggling with selling with confidence or roadmap or legacy, whatever program that they weren't able to sell, they learn these strategies. They implement the strategies to their new content that they've, reestablished or reevaluated with these strategies. And now they're able to sell the product that they have, or they resell MOP with a Mastering Online Profit. That's what I do. I mostly just promote MOP because it's the one that I resonate with. And this is what I said in the beginning. Promote the product that you resonate with. If it's going to be something that you can help your audience with, that's the program for you, okay? If you find that, you don't really resonate with it, find something that you do, or gain the education or the knowledge, the confidence. So that's why I say help people along the way. I always love the join me on this journey. Okay. So if you don't have the confidence or authority to talk about the product you have yet, tell us honestly, listen, I just started, I'm learning, why don't you learn with me? People love that. It feels very comfortable. It's very, casual. It's engaging as far as meaning like inclusive, like, oh, I relate to that. I'm totally going to learn with you. Let's do it. So over time though, with Mastering Online Profit, you're going to gain that confidence. You're going to be able to speak more with authority. It does take time. And that's why I'm like, it's not going to happen overnight. Learning these strategies took me a minute. Okay. But now that I know them, I can help people. And that's what's so cool about our product as well. is we're going to keep growing and scaling and helping you more with other platforms. Right now it's more heavily weighted on TikTok, but we are going to go more into YouTube and Instagram, Facebook ads. We have a whole AI that's coming that's pretty much going to help you write content for like the entire month if you do a lot of faceless. Amazing. We do kind of work as like an agency style. We want to help you have those legs of income. So we teach you how to offer services for people. So if you want to do TikTok audits, we teach you how to do that, okay? And that's really cool because people will pay you for that. People will pay you to help them with their content. I mean, you don't have to offer a big price point or whatever, but you could say, listen, for $40, I'll help you audit. That's a leg of income, right? Maybe after a while you get better and you charge $100. You do 2 audits a day, that's $200, guys. That's not bad. And when you do have a course to promote, who do you think they're going to buy from? They're going to be like, oh my God, Eugene was awesome. You know what? He really helped me with my content. You know, he was my mentor, you know, that kind of thing. When you set yourself up in that position, when you offer a product, most likely people are going to buy from you. That's the kind of strategy that we use in Mastering Online Profit, is when you position yourself again as someone who can help them, they tend to want to buy from you. But it does take time, okay? And this is why it's like, it's not a get rich quick. It's not something you learn overnight. It's a lot of information, okay? But it is doable, and take your time to do it. That's what I'm saying. If you're serious, I'm talking to the people who have been struggling, who are really serious, and they're like ready to give up, but they know they want to be in this space. They know that this is where they're supposed to be. If you are someone that's like, yeah, I just kind of want to do it 2 hours a day, I don't really, that's not the kind of mentality you need for MOP, okay? It's not something you can just sit back and hope and pray that, you know, someone puts their email in. It's not like that. It's work, guys. You got to work at it every day. And if you have that, you know, mentality of like, I want to make this work for myself, it can do that, okay? So this product, this program fills in all those gaps, the gaps that have been missing, the links, the missing links that you haven't had because you've, again, been selling and you're like, are you trying to sell and you haven't made a sale? You're like, why? This is why, because Mastering Online Profit, it will show you why. You've been doing too much sales marketing, you're not standing out, you don't know how to use the algorithm, a lot, okay? There's a lot in there, and that's why I don't want to overwhelm you. That's why, get it, come into the Facebook group, it's $1, okay? Find the things that you need work on the most, work on that, okay? And then when you're ready and you want to buy Mastering Online Profit, it's there for you, okay? It's not going anywhere. However, just know the price is going up. So I would try to get it before that hike, okay? I don't know again what day. I'm guessing sometime in February, maybe March, first quarter. And then you're grandfathered in, okay? Yeah. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions. Yeah, it is a good price. But thank you everyone for coming in. Come to the webinar on Thursday. If you are on the fence and you want to learn a little more and you want to meet John, he'll be there. Yeah, hi Eugene. It's just a smart way to build multiple streams of income as services that offer and offering tons of value. Absolutely. I feel like this, again, is something, if you want to be sustainable and you want to actually build out a business, and rather than just having one course to sell, and some people I know do really great with just one course, but I just know that when I go into a store, there's more than one product, and I like offering variety for my customers, because maybe they're a beginner and they want to start somewhere fresh, or maybe they're a little bit more advanced and they need a little bit more help with marketing. Like, this is why I have a variety of products in my store, or offering services, because I know that I can help people in other ways. Like, maybe like people, you know, Amy, I really got it down, I just need like an hour phone call, you know, or I just want to do a quick audit with you, you know, that kind of service, you can do that, right? And that's still a leg of income. We want to have multiple legs of income, because most people, guys, what happens if, you know, everybody put their email already in your capture page, okay? And they really like what you offer, but then they come back and you don't have anything else. It's just, I want to know that I have a variety for my customer, because I know that when I offer that, again, I'm going to have different price points. So having a higher ticket item, maybe a lower ticket item, which we're going to help you build, will help you build your own products too. Having those, again, variety and offering different price points is helpful for your audience, because maybe not everybody wants to spend X amount of money on one thing, right? So that's why I like it. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you so much for the love. I will be again tomorrow. at 10:30. Okay, so I'm going to start a little earlier tomorrow because Eugene and I are going to go on Sue Says Make Waves. Oh geez, I already forgot it. Sue Says Make Waves, right? Yeah, she has a really great idea for content, and then over the next couple months on her profile or on her page, her TikTok, she's going to be bringing in kind of experts and mastermind type things so that people that are wanting to get into digital marketing can listen to it. And I think it's excellent for her brand. Honestly, it's building that brand awareness, and that's where she's going with it. And I think that's awesome. You know, bringing in content creators or people that have knowledge and just interviewing them, or maybe we're just going to talk a little bit about what works for us. That's a great platform, or TikTok is a great platform to promote on, but that's a great idea as far as building your own brand or an idea for building content, something like that, something to think about. I like that. So we'll be here tomorrow at 10:30. She is a beautiful person. Yeah, she's awesome. She's so good. So anyway, guys, any last minute questions? If you need me, you can email me, okay? If my email for whatever reason doesn't open up, I know people are like, I couldn't open it. I don't know why. It's just Google. But there's my email. You can DM me as well, okay? That you can just reach out to me. I answer my comments. I answer my questions. Give me at least 24 hours just in case. But I always get back to everybody because it's important that I'm here to help you and here to support you because I actually care. You can see through my content. I actually give a lot of advice and, again, education. And that's what I learned through being in Mastering Online Profit. So thank you all again. What's Sue's handle? I don't. You know what I'm going to do? Make dollars. Kathy, can you, is it just Sue Says Make Waves? Is that it? I should have wrote that down. Let me see if I have it in my email. Because I want you guys to check her out and come be on that with us tomorrow. Where is it? Kathy, are you still here? Can you write it down? Or Eugene, do you know it? Because we're going to be on there tomorrow. That would be good. So just type in Sue Says Make Waves. Okay, you'll be able to find her. Search that. All right, that'll be good. Okay, guys, thank you all again. We'll see you tomorrow, and on Sue's also at like 11:30 Eastern. I think that's the right time. And again, have a wonderful day. Enjoy this week. Be of service. Help your people. Always come with an open heart. Okay, love you guys. Bye.